Good evening, students. So in this video we are going to discuss about hormonal regulation of GFR. I have divided this video into three parts, right? We will discuss the hormonal regulation of GFR in three steps. So let's start with our first step, right? Hormonal regulation of GFR. Now there are multiple hormones, many hormones which help in regulation of GFR. We will start with the most important ones, right? And one of the most important hormones which helps in regulation of GFR is your angiotensin 2, right? Now, angiotensin 2 is a vasoconstrictor, right? It's a vasoconstrictor means that it is going to constrict both your afferent arteriole and your efferent arteriole, right? Now, I'll explain it with the help of a diagram. Suppose this is Bowman's capsule and this is glomeruli, right? Now, if this angiotensin 2 constricts your afferent arteriole, suppose it constricts over here, then it's going to reduce your GFR, right? But if this angiotensin 2 constricts your efferent arteriole, if it constricts your afferent arteriole, it will reduce your GFR. But if it constricts your efferent arteriole, what will happen? It will increase your GFR. Constriction over here will increase the GFR. So as we can see, the angiotensin 2 has got two opposing effects, right? If it constricts afferent arteriole, it will reduce your GFR. If it constricts efferent arteriole, it increases the GFR. But then, which effect actually predominates? The constriction of afferent arteriole, leading to reduction of GFR, this is the effect which actually predominates. So what you get, that this effect predominates, right? So release of angiotensin 2 actually reduces your GFR. It reduces GFR. Okay. So we discussed angiotensin 2, which one effect increases GFR, another effect reduces GFR, but overall it reduces GFR. Now, which other hormone actually helps in regulation of GFR? The other hormone is your histamine, right? Histamine. Now, histamine, if you have read inflammation, you would know that histamine is a vasodilator. So, if histamine vasodilates your afferent arteriole, it will lead to, of course, increase in GFR. But apart from that, histamine also leads to contraction of mesangial cells. So, mesangial cells by contracting can actually close some glomerular capillaries, and it can lead to reduction in the effective filtration surface area, which will reduce your GFR, right? So histamine has got a vasodilatory effect, okay? This will lead to reduction of GFR, increase of GFR, but what else it does is that it leads to contraction of mesangial cells, right? If I explain it with the help of a diagram, if I draw Bowman's capsule over here, then you have got these glomerular capillaries. I'm drawing the cross section of this. They are glomerular capillaries, and in between you have got mesangial cells. They are part of monocyte macrophage system, right? When these mesangial cells contract, they close some of the glomerular capillaries, right? And when they close some of the glomerular capillaries, the effective filtration surface area actually reduces, and this leads to reduction of GFR. So, contraction of mesangial cells. Right? Contraction of mesangial cells, and this will lead to reduction in effective filtration surface area. Okay, I'll write it as FSA, filtration surface area, and this will lead to reduction of GFR. Okay, so histamine has got two kind of action. One thing is vasodilation. It will dilate your afferent arteriole, which will lead to increase of GFR. But then it will also lead to contraction of mesangial cells, which is going to close some of your glomerular capillaries, which will reduce your effective filtration surface area, and this will lead to reduction of GFR. So which effect predominates? Actually, this contraction of mesangial cells leading to reduction in surface area, right, leading to reduction of GFR, this effect actually predominates, right? So this effect actually predominates. So release of histamine leads to reduction of GFR. Okay. Now, what else, right? We discussed angiotensin 2, we discussed histamine. Then there is also one very important hormone called dopamine, right? Now, dopamine actually causes vasodilation when it acts on afferent arteriole. So this will increase GFR. And dopamine also causes relaxation of mesangial cells, right? If it causes relaxation of mesangial cells, it will increase your filtration surface area, right? This will also increase the GFR. Apart from that, dopamine reduces the level of renin. If it reduces the level of renin, it is going to reduce the level of angiotensin 2, right? If it reduces the level of angiotensin 2, then it will also lead to vasodilation. So all the three effects of dopamine actually increase GFR, right? Let's discuss dopamine. So one effect of dopamine is simple vasodilation. Right? If vasodilation happens, as easy, it will increase your GFR. Of course, we are talking about vasodilation of afferent arteriole, right? What else it can do? It can lead to relaxation of the mesangial cells, right? Relaxation of mesangial cells. The same mesangial cells over here. If they relax, the effective filtration surface area will increase. Right? So filtration surface area will increase. I'll write it simple as FSA, and this will increase your GFR. What else dopamine does? Dopamine actually leads to reduction in the level of renin. Right? The level of renin decreases, right? If the level of renin decreases, so obvious, the level of angiotensin 2, I'll write it short form, ANG2, will decrease. If level of renin decreases, the level of angiotensin 2 is going to decrease, and if the level of angiotensin 2 decreases, right, then what we are going to see? We are going to see vasodilation, right? Vasodilation. And if vasodilation happens, what it will lead to? It will lead to increase in GFR, right? Let's mark it with something. Yeah. Increase in GFR. So as we can see that all the three actions of dopamine actually increases GFR. It will cause vasodilation, leading to increased blood flow, vasodilation of the afferent arteriole, leading to increased blood flow, leading to increase of GFR, right? It will lead to relaxation of mesangial cells, leading to increase in the filtration surface area, which will lead to increase of GFR. It will reduce the level of renin, right? By reducing the level of renin, it will reduce the level of angiotensin 2, which will ultimately lead to vasodilation, which will increase your GFR, right? Apart from that, which other hormone is important? One other important hormone is your atrial natriuretic peptide, ANP, right? ANP. Right? Now what ANP does, right? Actually the action of ANP is different on both afferent and efferent arteriole, right? This ANP dilates your afferent arteriole, leading to increased blood flow, but it constricts your efferent arteriole, right? So if it dilates afferent arteriole, this will also increase GFR, and if it constricts your efferent arteriole, this will also increase your GFR. So both the actions of ANP increases your GFR. Okay. So ANP, it will constrict what? Your efferent arteriole. This will increase the GFR, and it will dilate afferent arteriole. This will also increase the GFR, right? So up till now, I hope it's clear, right? The hormones which help in regulation of GFR, right? First one is your angiotensin 2, right? It constricts both the afferent and the efferent arteriole, right? Constriction of afferent arteriole lead to reduction of GFR. Constriction of efferent arteriole lead to increase of GFR. But the effect which predominates is constriction of afferent arteriole, leading to overall reduction of GFR when angiotensin 2 is released, right? Other hormone is histamine. It causes vasodilation of the afferent arteriole, leading to increase of GFR, and at the same time contraction of the mesangial cells, leading to decrease of GFR. But which effect predominates? The contraction of mesangial cells, leading to decrease of GFR predominates. So when histamine is released, the GFR actually reduces. Dopamine, all the three actions of dopamine actually increase your GFR, be it vasodilation of the afferent arteriole, be it relaxation of the mesangial cells, or be it reduction in the level of angiotensin 2. It reduces the level of renin, which reduces the level of angiotensin 2. This also reduces the GFR, right? Other hormone is your ANP, right? It dilates the afferent arteriole but constricts the efferent arteriole, and both these actions eventually increase the GFR. So hopefully this video help you in understanding the hormonal regulation of GFR. Wish you all the very best. Thank you.